Hi, everyone. Welcome back to A Tribe Called Dhillon podcast. I'm Angie Dhillon.
And I'm Rose Dhillon.
And I'm Alvin Dhillon.
And today is an amazing episode. Make sure you stay locked and loaded and tune in because we are so excited. And first of all, we just want to take this opportunity to say thank you so much to our YouTube family. Thank you. We started this journey off just with the three of us connecting and sharing stories and things that, just about life, just how to navigate through life. There is no manual. And we just thought, let's put our content out there and form a community of folks that kind of going through the same stuff that we're going through. And so today, in honor of that, it is our 100th episode. 100th episode! And when we started off the journey, we didn't have, I think we barely had 10 subscribers, and most of them were our mom, dad, us, and family and friends, few people. And slowly, our network and our family, our digital family, started to grow and grow. And we had no idea that this 100 episode would actually be connected to our 100,000 subscriber content creator studio award. A lot going on. Man. So that's what we wanted to just say. If for those of you that are starting something out and you're passionate about a hobby or something that's a side hustle or content, anything, whatever it is that you want to do, use YouTube as a platform to get your message out because you will be surprised with the amount of growth that you'll get. We were not anticipating this. We did 100 episode today, and it's just so timely that we've actually achieved the 100,000 subscriber goal on YouTube, and that is thanks to you. I don't want to keep talking so much because I always seem to be the spokesperson. I want to hand it over to Rose and Al to just share what their thoughts are. And I also want to say we're going to do the big reveal. So this was, I think, beginning of October. We got a notification. Alvin got a notification from YouTube that, hey, congratulations, you hit the 100,000 subscriber milestone. And I was like, is this for real? Because in my mind, I'm like, we don't really get to physically connect with so many of you. So to us, they just look like numbers. And when YouTube validated that and then sent us the Creator Studio Award, Alvin received it on behalf of all three of us. And then when Rose and I saw it, we're like, we should get it too. Sometimes we do remote interviews. We should have our own Creator Studio Award as well, because it is an accomplishment. So we're going to do the big reveal of mine today. Rose will do hers later, but it's packaged up. And we just wanted to show love and appreciation because you've done so much for us. And we just feel that we owe the opening and the reveal with you. So Rose, over to you. What do you think?
Yeah, I want to say this is a huge accomplishment for us. 2 years. Well, I like to say 3 years because 2022 was a year where the seeds were planting, we were watering the plant and getting all the behind the scenes done. So although the launch was January 2023, it was all, behind the scenes a year before that. What I wanted to piggyback off Andrew was even if you don't get the subscribers at the end of year one or year two, you'll be a different person doing this. We, all three of us, are different than who we were when we first started this. The confidence has grown, the ability to be authentic and share our stories, the ability to say, you know what, I'm okay saying this now. I'm okay if someone judges me. It all comes slowly with the journey. And so I'm so grateful to each and every one of you that takes the time out to listen to the podcast, that sends us messages. We get your DMs. We are very, very appreciative of the DMs, even the not so nice DMs. Yes, we read those too. So we want to say thank you so much. And it's because of you that keeps inspiring us to keep growing and being better and showing up for you each and every week and creating fun, interesting content that will hopefully inspire you, elevate you, motivate you to do something that you want to do. Whether it's you have a full-time day job and you want to do a side hustle, this is our side hustle. We encourage you to find whatever it is that you want to do and go after it because you really only have one life to live.
Well said. Yeah, Al, you. Said.
For me, holy cow, I didn't even believe it until we started hitting these numbers. And I'm still like, I don't know. I was like, there's so, especially on Instagram, there's so many fake accounts. I'm like, this has got to be all fake. I was like, there's no way this is just happening because we did put a lot of work in. And it was literally after that 1.5 year marker, then that one video that blew up. Mm-hmm. And I was like, is this real? And I was like, I won't believe it until YouTube verifies our account and gives us that plaque. Then I'll know it's real. And when it actually happened, that is when the day when all these missing parts of my head just started clicking and was like, oh, this is becoming bigger than us. This is real. These people are real. This is real fans. These are real people that are connecting with us that actually like us. I was like, yeah, it's like it's still sinking in to be like, holy shit, like slap me silly and call me Susan. Is this actually happening? Like I was like, right when I unwrapped this thing, I was like, this is for real. I was like, they don't just verify you, send you this thing for no reason. And then things started playing like, okay, this is kind of bigger than this. We got to start like, let's put into like let's turn this side hustle into a full-time hustle. Let's like get better as we grow and let's bring in cool people. And let's actually produce different types of content. It doesn't have to be just podcasts because as I'm sure you guys have heard me talking, but haven't produced that much, but I like to do funny stuff. So I like when we do funny videos, let's turn this to like a variety channel. So this has given me the juice to be like, okay, like keep going. You guys are doing good. Like this, it's you're seeing like the fruits of your labor. And yeah, we're still in the beginning stages because sometimes I look at my clips and we're like, yeah, we can definitely be doing better than that. But given you have a full-time job, but this is this goes to show that like, hey, if you actually put in the hard work and you be consistent and you just keep grinding away at it, like the universe will show you signs like that, hey, you're doing good. Like this was my first thing that said, is this good enough to show you like you're working towards something that's like you're seeing the results? And I was like, okay, let's keep going now. Like, let's fucking go. It's like they always in the locker room, like, let's fucking go. Yeah. So now I want to step my game up and start producing even better content because like it's happening.
Yeah. Al's got some pep in his step now.
Yeah. Like, I think you know what? Because now we're too legit to quit.
So true. And Al, you're right. You hit the nail on the head because we're on other platforms and we see sometimes the algorithm doing weird things. And I'm not going to say what platform right now, but we see sometimes we have an uptick in followers and then a month later the followers are gone. So obviously I guess they're bot accounts or like, I don't know. I don't know.
People junk accounts.
Junk accounts. Yeah. And I don't know much about social media to know that, but I know that YouTube is like the granddaddy of all platforms, right? So the fact that they have verified and validated that, yes, you have legit subscribers on your channel to receive this award is what really means so much to us because originally the Creator Studio Award was really at the 10,000 level. Once you hit, 1,000 subscriber, then you're eligible, I guess, eventually for monetization. I don't know how that stuff works, but listen, we ain't making any money. That's why we're working full time. Yeah. But the fact is, when we got the 100,000 subscriber, because we thought it was a far stretch, we're like, okay, forget 10,000. But when one of Rose's videos took off last year, I think it was your school PMP or something, right? Yeah. That's when we really started to realize, okay, so now there's folks out there that are connecting on a personal level to things that we're talking about. And also our thumbnails, as you probably have seen, they've evolved over the course of 18 months, 19 months now. So we're still, trying to figure out how to make catchy thumbnails. But when we put Rose on the thumbnail, for some reason, the content resonated with everybody because it was like, oh, this is a human being talking about this and sharing this story. And that was the video. And they always say this, there's one video or one short, right, that just takes off and then catapults you to the next level. And fortunately, that was the video that really just started bringing in people and bringing attention to our channel. And it really, really helped us. So that's what I would have thought
getting your PMP was that important.
I remember that night. I thought we got hacked. I was like, something's going on with their account. I was like, because the subscribers, it's like it just hit a different algorithm and it just started like blowing up. And we were like, I thought we were for sure getting hacked. And then they're like, this is real. Like, this is what it feels like. Because people say like, oh, after a couple of years, you put in work and then the algorithm will start helping you and certain videos, something will hit one day. And that was a video. And we were like, and it took us like a year and a half to get there. So it wasn't like all of a sudden we just had it. It was a year and a half of like sitting at like less than 500 subscribers. And for me, I was still like, oh, we're doing pretty good. Like 500 subscribers. My end game after 2 years was like, max 5,000 subscribers would be amazing. 2,000 subscribers was realistic. But it's like when we hit 100,000 subscribers, I was like, we're 5 years ahead of the game.
Yeah. And I want to add, like, you know what? You should be really proud of yourself for hitting the subscribe button because we are a positive channel. We do not try to tear people down. We are not in the fear mongering business. We're not in the gossip business. We're not in the take off your clothes business. So the fact that you chose to subscribe on a channel that is sharing hope and positivity, that means that you're trying to make changes in your life as well. So kudos to you because, we've gotten a lot of feedback about like, oh, you need to put something really catchy in your thumbnail with like, lack of clothing or a really scary, fake fear monger that someone will click. I don't want want that. I don't want to scare people. I don't want to, I mean, the world can be a little scary, but I don't want to be in that business and I don't want to lie to you. We want to be as honest as possible. So thank you for choosing to subscribe to a channel that really is just trying to, like our motto, elevate, motivate, inspire you to live your best life.
And not even just subscribing, the comments, like when we see like how many likes we get, and because prior to this, we weren't big social media people. Like even for now, I feel like we put a lot out, but I like to put out content of value. Like I don't want to just sit there and share just my daily lifestyle with you and say this is my content. It has, we think our channel should be like put a little bit more effort into it, a little more consciousness into it, and I think just this was like kind of like a reminder. The universe was like, hey, just keep going. Like people like it. Like you're not just preaching to like a blank choir, because these are actually real people. Yeah. When we got the plaque, it was more just a sign, like unfortunately our society is like, we like to have that. We need that your accomplishment, something tangible, saying, look, we're recognizing your work. So that I think was huge. But let's go and unwrap that.
And we also just want to say thanks for taking a chance on us. Yes. And believing in us. Yes. And sticking with us. Yes. And we know who our day ones are. Yep. And all of our day twos that have come on board. We just want to say to everybody, thank you so much, because we wouldn't be where we are today without our YouTube family and your support. Yep. For everyone that shares comments, that engages with us, that shares our content, we just want to say thank you, because this is a wild journey. And honestly, we just want to say, I think you have ignited something in all three of us now that we're going to be changing our momentum for year 3. We love to do the long form content, which is getting to know people, interviewing them. But I think what we started to realize is once we had Rose on the thumbnail, and you may have noticed this as well, we started to pivot some of our content and do more kind of getting you a glimpse into our personalities. And there's things that I'm passionate about, that Alvin and Rose are passionate about. And you're going to actually see a lot more of our personality and intimate moments with our families, our parents, us learning to make dishes. And we're going to bring you into our world of us, where we're just all about learning and sharing. Yep. Yeah. So are you ready? Are you ready, our YouTube family, for the big reveal? Because not only is this Creator Studio Award ours, but it's yours. It's just as much as yours, because you're part of our family and you made it happen for us. So just know today, it's a great day for everyone that is supporting a tribe called Dhillon Podcast. And it didn't happen because of you. So this award is just as much yours as it is ours. Just wanted to say that. Okay, ready?
Okay, give it a second. We're going to do a little drum roll.
Rose, get the music queued up. It's a celebration. We didn't even put any. Are you ready? Yeah. Anytime we do something, we have to have some music, because we love music. We'll just do the music for 10 seconds, and then we'll show the. Well, why don't you unwrap it while I'm doing that? Okay, but I don't want it to overshadow.
It will be fine. Let's go.
Okay. Let's do the thing. YMCA.
Oh, 100,000.
Yeah.
Holy shit! It feels very unreal. They verified us.
It's right.
Too legit.
Yeah. Celebration. Here, I gotta pass it to you, Al.
Oh yeah. Am I opening it?
No, do the dance with it, like a YouTube.
No, I want to see the real thing. Open it up.
Yeah.
Okay, now
I get open.
Okay.
Open it up.
Okay, we're doing it now. Ready?
I already got the first open.
Okay, everybody ready? Okay. You can turn that off. That's distracting now.
I like it.
Okay,
I was like added it after.
Yeah.
Okay, ready? Okay. So I just
drum roll.
Like I wanted to say, Alvin already opened his when it came in the mail.
I
it was
sleep
exciting.
with it.
Okay, just open it.
Yeah. And Rose and I wanted ours, but I said I want to do the big reveal with everybody. I want to make this special.
WhatsApp, I'll have a picture.
Okay, I'm so nervous now. Oh, okay. So as you can see, it's still like this. We didn't cheat and open it ahead of time. Let's take this out and there's a letter from YouTube. Oh my God. Should I read this letter?
Yeah.
Yep.
So this is from YouTube. They send it like this. And then it says here, congratulations on your subscriber milestone. We're honored to take part in recognizing your achievement and want your experience to be exceptional. This award was inspected and packaged with great care by Rick. Thanks, Rick.
Yeah, thank you, Rick.
Thanks, Rick. Rick from Society Awards. Okay. And it says here, so this is the letter that we got. And it says here, do you remember your first subscriber?
Yeah, it was me.
It's probably one of us.
It was me.
It was one of us.
It was me.
or your 100 or your 1,000 subscriber.
Oh.
Chances are you do. And we know that you'll definitely remember your 100,000th subscriber. Your fans may have found you while searching YouTube, learned about you through a friend, or maybe showed up as maybe you showed up as a recommended video. No matter how they came to your channel, your audience stayed and their numbers increased because of you and the community you've built. We're proud to honor your impressive milestone of reaching 100,000 subscribers with the Silver Creator Award. Congratulations. Congratulations to you as well.
Yes.
We know that you have many more stories to share with your community, and we know your fans can't wait for you to amaze them with even more of your commitment and creativity. So keep creating and keep building. And we just want to say thank you. And I don't want to say that we have fans. We are all supporters of one another. You're supporting us. We're supporting you. And when we have the platform where we can do this full time, we're going to do some amazing things together to show our support and our gratitude towards you. So here we go. Oh my God! This is what it looks like. It's still sealed. It says, presented to a tribe called Dhillon podcast for passing 100,000 subscribers from YouTube.
Woo!
Oh, it has.
Well done, boys.
Yeah, well done.
Recognize your team, so we recognize you. The next one is gold, and then the diamond one. It's just going to take us some time, but continue sharing our content
We'll work towards that.
with your support system, and we will grow together.
We won't give up on you if you don't give up on us.
Yeah, here we go. Oh my God. Oh, I feel like this has gotten smaller though. It used to be bigger, but this is what it looks like.
Beautiful.
Yay! Good job, team. Good job,
guys.
Good job
for
showing up,
guys.
Good job for showing up, man.
We showed
Same
up.
time.
Oh, same time.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3.
100,000.
I just want to say this is beautiful. Oh, it has a little mirror in there. I've never seen one of these. I see them on other channels, but we have to figure out where to hang this. But I just want to say this is really special. It's not like those participation awards that you get on sports day in school. Like this is legit.
This is legit.
This was a lot of
hard work.
grind.
Yep.
A lot of time, a lot of dedication.
Yes, a lot of hard work. And what we want to say is there are so many times where we had fights with each other that we didn't air those fights.
Yep.
And perhaps we should have, because you would have motivated us to say, don't fight, don't quit. And I think that's what happens when you have 3 siblings. We have 3 strong personalities. This podcast has allowed each one of us to find our voice, and our voice is getting stronger and getting amplified with each other. Yep. So you're going to have friction, right? You're going to have some friction because I want to do something. Rose wants to do something and Al wants to do something. And the 3 of us have to find a happy medium, because at the end of the day, success is about longevity. And I don't want us to break up over something petty or something trivial. And so we just want to say there was a lot of times where we almost threw in the towel. Mm-hmm. The grind was getting hard because we work full time. And there's some weeks where we have to tape on this Saturday and we're so mentally exhausted from our work. And also Rose and I are in school this semester, and just life gets you, right? Yeah. Life gets you and you're just mentally exhausted that we had nothing left to give to you, but we just said, we got to show up. Yeah. We have to keep showing up. We're here to be consistent. And I think that consistency ultimately has paid off, and just you like believing in us. And that is what we just want to say. It's really cool with hope. And this is what I say, don't ever lose hope, because hope is what's going to keep you motivated and keep that flame inside you. But I think I'm just getting a little sentimental in the sense that there were times that, we had some serious blow-ups and fights. And I'm just glad that the values that we share on this podcast, like I always say that we want to be a values-based podcast. Like we all 3 of us want to add value into your life. And so we have to continue to remind ourselves that when we get into those fight moments, like, what are we here to do? Like, we have to bring our own values back and check ourselves and say, no, we're about elevating, motivating, and inspire. Okay, we're siblings. We're naturally going to get into tiffs and fights with each other and bickering and bantering about the direction of the podcast. But ultimately, our goal still has to remain elevate, motivate, and inspire. That this is real life stuff. Yeah. But real life stuff is that you can get past these things. It's all about conversation and understanding perspective. So I had to pivot back, there's more to come in New Year. We're going to be starting a New Year vibe. We'll let you know about the direction that we're going in. I don't want to scare anybody. It's not that we're going to be stopping long form content, this is what we do. We're actually going to be incorporating and adapting some short form content. So you're going to see me make some recipes. I'm at a different stage in my life. So the stuff that I used to eat before is not conducive to my mental health. So now I got to do some prepping and make some stuff. Same goes for Rose. Al's a super funny guy, and we're encouraging him to be more funny. We're saying be proactive, take the action now, put your money where your mouth is, and start creating those funny stuff. So you're actually going to really get to see a different side of us.
And I'm going to start the gym next year. So you'll see me making content of that. I'm going to start taking you to the gym with me. So that'll inspire you to go to the gym.
Yeah. And it's just our everyday life. I just think that it's, our personal side now needs to be showcased a little bit more. We are, all three of us are very private, but there's going to be aspects that we're going to bring you into. If there's something that you're struggling with meal prep, or, trying to get out of your comfort zone to do something, we're just going to show you that let's try together and do it together.
Love it.
Okay. Let's do, and we're also going to make the episodes a little shorter. I hope you don't mind. Sometimes we get really gassed and we get so tired after these draining episodes that we got nothing left to give.
And sometimes
to do
I don't want fluffer.
I think it's the guests. They want shorter ones. They want, unfortunately, the community of supporters are wanting shorter form content. You literally want, just like me, you want like just that couple minutes of that clip. Like out of this episode, you're going to probably want to watch those 4 clips, the highlights, and that's it. So
I'm busy because people are busy, and I get it.
So now we're trying to actually make it smaller and make it more efficient, more like crisp, more tight.
Yeah. Like this episode's a wrap.
More informative.
We're wrapping it up.
Yeah, we're going to be wrapping up.
But it's great. Well, I feel like we've gotten our point across. If we do any more beyond this, we're just dragging out the episode.
Right. I don't like when they do that. Yeah.
I just want to say before we close and finish this episode off, I just want to say so far to the two of you, what has been your favorite moment or highlight from our past 100 episode?
All the episodes that we've created?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, up to date. What has been your favorite moment or highlight?
I wouldn't say my favorite, but just when I said to you guys, hey guys, I think I should talk about my PMP. Like just having that little intel from the universe, whoever it was, saying you should talk about the struggle of the PMP and like how it is. I didn't realize that would be the starting point of pushing us to, like you said, the next level. And that was really, really cool to be like, whoa, that little download came from the universe. And then I did it. Like I did, because I didn't want to be, I don't like being front and center. I like Angie and Alvin being front and center. I like to be back here in the corner. I like to call myself Scooter Brown. So the fact that I did that episode and then put myself on thumbnail, I was like, oh shit. Okay. So people do want to hear about like you going to school or your struggles or how you passed or how you failed or what you're doing. So that motivated me to just share more of real content and real stuff that I struggle with and things that I maybe not wanted to talk about in the past. You'll see that in 2023 from me, that I will be owning more of my shit.
Yeah. Al, you?
Mine got to be a few things. Mine first and foremost would be learning how to start, create, and make a podcast. So essentially, you two wouldn't be here if I wasn't here.
True. Yeah.
You know what, guys? Hey, we're gonna go ahead and take this one home with me too, right here.
Hey,
I might as well just keep all 3 here.
What's
guys.
our motto?
Yeah.
Sometimes you just gotta toot your own horn.
Toot!
Because we going all the way up.
Yeah.
But honestly, it only works by having a team, because there's times where like I wouldn't be able to create all the reels. I do the episode, but there was a point where I had to step back and say, no, like you guys need to take on more of this. We had to redistribute work. It was a lot of like stop, pivot, let's retool, relearn. So we all learned a lot about like, we are one thing. We have a lot of integrity and we all stick to, once we start something, maybe it's our egos, but we're all like, we don't want to let ourselves down and have this thing fail. Because I'm like, you put so much time and effort into something and then you get to a point where you're like, are we going to let this thing just fall apart, or are we going to push through? And I think getting to this point helped us realize that this is actually bigger than us now. What we created for the universe to say, hey, look, we've got 100,000 people liking what you're doing, and like they want to see more and they want to get to know you. So it ends up being bigger than us, because like we see in our own work environment, people connect with us. We connect with a lot of people. So when you start feeling like that, hey, like we have that vibe, because I think we're generally positive people. Like, we all go through our struggles, but we're not out every day looking to be like, I'm going to hate on somebody too. I'm going to shit on someone, or I'm going to make my day about me complaining about somebody. We try to do the best we can. Life sucks sometimes, but we're like, hey, let's try to build a community. And this is bigger than us. It's getting bigger. We can't let people down, because now even myself, sometimes I'll go back and look at a clip and I'll be like, oh, that was pretty good. I was like, okay. And then it kind of like rechecked me to be like, yeah, okay, get out of your head, man. So I was like, okay, I'm starting to understand like this channel is a little bigger than us, because we ourselves are learning as we're doing this. So we're like, well, it's like a whole new ball game. But you know what? I think when we look back, I'm not gonna say we've done a lot, but we've come far, and there's a lot more to go, and there's a lot more for us to grow too. So I look forward to like what the future is gonna be.
Yeah, and ultimately we're growing with you.
Yep.
And that's what we want to say is we've grown so much from this podcast. I can still remember our first episode. I'm not going to lie.
Yep. I do too.
I go back and watch our first episode sometimes intentionally to see how far we've come. I'm like, we were so nervous.
Yep.
We were scared, even though I've had some broadcast experience. I've never done like this type of a setup podcast where you pick a topic and you talk and you have all the creative control. And that's probably why what is so daunting sometimes is because we have all the control as opposed to someone telling us what to say and what to do. Sometimes when someone tells you what to do and what to say, it's easier because then you're the puppet, right? But in this case now here, we had to step up and be leaders. And I think all three of us are leaders in our own right. And the world needs more leadership. And 100%. That is why we launched the podcast to say all of us have leadership potential in every single one of us. We just need to tap into that.
And so the world needs more hope. Everyone's very hopeless. There's a lot of hopelessness out there. So somebody has to be some sort of light. Like I feel like when we go down, we rely on some other form of content to help us get up there, or some book or something that like gets you out of that funk to be like, let's go. You got to keep going.
Yeah. Okay. So like Al said, let's go. So we're going to go. We're going to go together. And like Tom Brady says, without the F-bomb, but let's go.
Yep.
And so with that said, to our YouTube family, once again, just want to say love and light. Thank you so much for this. We are beside ourselves. We're super excited. Can't believe it's happening, but just wanted to dedicate this episode to say thank you for your ongoing support.
Yes.
We forgot to say a win of the week segment.
But next time.
This was the win.
This was the win.
This was the win. And we're going to introduce a new segment in the new year that we're really excited about, but we're not going to tell you what it is now. You're just going to have to continue listening to us and stay tuned to some of the new little segments that we introduce because I think they're freaking funny. They're so funny. And I think you're going to love it. So with that said, friends and family, thank you so much for your ongoing support. We hit the 100,000 subscriber milestone on YouTube. Woo! Do the wave. Yeah.
I don't know how to wave.
You know, you go to the hockey game and they try to do it. Yeah. But we just want to say we owe it all to you. So this award is just as much yours as it is ours. So friends and family, tune in next week when A Tribe Called Dhillon podcast is back next week. Signing off. Bye.
Bye-bye.
See ya.